This is your math
Right,
gal,
we're going to
Julie
find all
Harland.
angles
Please
theta
visit
that
my
satisfy the
website at
equation sine of 4
yourmathgal.com,
theta
where all of my
equals
videos are
negative
organized by
0.83.
topic.
So we're looking for all angles. And we want to round angles to the nearest tenth of a degree. So first of all, where might this be? The sine of 4 theta equals negative 0.83. Well, there's two places where the sign is negative. It's in in quadrants 3 and 4. So, maybe it's like down here, right? And there's another one down here, for instance, right? And we're not really caring whether we're looking at a negative angle. I'm just saying, where's the terminal side of those angles for 4 theta? So 4 theta could be in either of those two places. But remember, we're trying to find theta. Okay, so we can use the inverse sine to figure out where 4 theta is. And that, in the calculator, will give us this angle, right? Because it gives us an angle between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2. So if we do that, we've got the sine inverse of negative 0.83, right? But once we find that out, remember, any multiple of that angle will be 4 theta as well. So all the coterminal angles with 4 theta. Okay, so if I wanted to find out what theta was, I would have to divide everything by 4. And this will give us this angle over here. Now, if you want, you could think of this as 1/4 of the inverse sine of negative 0.83, or 1/4 is the same thing as 0.25. So a simpler way to maybe put this in your calculator is like this, if you want to do it all at one step. Or you could go ahead and just do the inverse sine and then divide everything by 4 after you get that answer. But let's see, 360 degrees divided by 4 is going to give you 90 degrees K. So now let's go ahead and compute 0.25 inverse sine negative 0.83. And we're going to the nearest tenth. And I came out with negative 14.024. So to the nearest tenth, that's really just negative 14 degrees plus 90 degrees K. And that's fine. That's going to give us all the coterminal angles with that negative 14 degrees. But that only takes care of, this possible place here. So we now have to figure out how would we get this angle right here. Well, we need to know what this angle is right here, which is not the negative 14 degrees. So in other words, this angle right here was the inverse sine of negative 0.83. So what you could do is go in your calculator again, and now just put what it is in for negative 0.83. And this value here is actually negative 56.098, so it's negative 56.1 if you happen to round it. So if I wanted to get this angle here, I'd have 180 plus this extra piece would be I would add 56.1. So you could do that in your calculator, but I'm going to show what's going on. You'd have the 180 degrees plus the 56.1, and that's 236.1. That's what this angle is right here. Okay? So that's 236.1. But remember, that's what 4 theta is. So we have to start out again. 4 theta equals that 236.1 degrees plus 360 degrees K, and divide everything by 4. And so we take the 236.1, divide by 4, and that I got 59.025, so I'm just going to write that as 59 degrees plus 90 degrees K. So we've got two different solutions. It's either negative 14, write this down, I'll just put it in red, negative 14 degrees plus 90 degrees, K, or 59 degrees plus 90 degrees, K, where K is an integer. And it's okay to have negative 14 degrees because it didn't say I was going in between 0 and 360 degrees. So that's okay to leave your answer in this form. This is your Math Gal, Julie Harland. Please visit my website at yourmathgal.com, where all of my videos are organized by topic.